That person who usually gossip about other people. You go about saying things your eyes did not see, things you did not witness, things you are not a part of. Even the ones you are a part of, nobody told you to share it. You go gossiping and sharing rumors and lies about people. And then it's become a commonality in our community. When a gossiping friend is exposed, people often say, leave her alone. Everybody gossip. There's nobody that don't talk about the other person. Have you not gossiped somebody before? But fellas, but what of if this mindset is the reason so many people feel unsafe, so many people feel betrayed and emotionally wounded in our communities? Gossip could be harmful too, right? So fellows, let's talk about it. Welcome back to Overcomers Connects with AB. In many African and communal cultures, information flows quickly. Oh yes, it goes and spreads like wildfire. People talk, stories move. Oh yes, and secrets travel fast. And when someone is caught exposing another person's private life, the response is often not accountability. Instead, it is normalization. Oh yes, they normalize it. People say everybody gossip. It only depends on who you gossip with. It only depends on who you talk about somebody else's business with. You should have known better. Come on now, leave that person alone. Is it today they start gossiping about somebody? You are alive, that's why they are gossiping about you now. Somebody that is dead, they even gossip about that person. Talk less of you that is alive. Please, don't blame them. Just blame yourself for sharing your private life. That's what you hear. But fellows, this thinking is dangerous. So yes, it is. It is, people. Because it shifts responsibility from the betrayer to the victim. This culture comes from several roots. Oh yes, it comes from several roots. For example, in traditional settings, privacy was limited. Life was shared. Okay? News spread as a way of survival and connection. But fellows, modern life requires emotional boundaries. Not every environment is safe to share yourself. Many communities prefer peace over truth. Holding people accountable is seen as causing division. So instead of correcting the behavior, the victim is pressured to let it go. Oh yes. People fear embarrassment and exposure. So they silence the injured person to protect the community reputation. But let me be clear here, fellas. There is a difference between casual conversations or sharing concern and betrayal. Okay? I'll come again. There is a big difference between casual conversation or sharing concern about a person and betrayal. There's a big difference, okay? Gossip becomes harmful when private information is shared without consent. So you see that idea of everybody gossip, leave them alone. No. When private information is shared, it becomes dangerous. It becomes harm to the person in question. Gossip becomes dangerous when personal struggles are exposed to the public, when someone's dignity is damaged, and when trust is violated. Yes. So when all these things happen, it is not harmless. This is emotional and psychological harm to that person in question, because it attacks the trust, the safety, identity, and reputation of that person. So it's harmful. So not all gossip is casual. For many people, especially in close communities, exposure leads to shame and disgrace. So when somebody shares your secret, gossip you to another person, it can cause shame, especially in our community. It can cause disgrace. It can lead to isolation and anxiety. It can even cause depression, social humiliation, and sometimes the consequences can affect marriages. It can affect people's career, people's family relationship, and even their children. Don't forget, we are in the age of internet, of technology. Children watch, children listen. Things you say about their parents, things you say about them. People have family, they have their own social circle, they have people who love them. So that idea of gossip is just common gossip. Hell no. No. Some gossip could be harmful. So fellows, the damage of gossiping is real. Many gossipers, they seek relevance and importance, so they gossip to bring others down. They feel powerful when holding information about other people. They struggle with themselves. They struggle with insecurity and comparison with themselves. And then they use other people's information, other people's secrets to gain social control. That's what they do. The information they have becomes currency in their hands. The information you told them, the things they know about you becomes currency. They hold it like this to use it against you. They may not always hate you, but they value that social power more than your dignity. So they don't care about how you feel. They don't care about your safety, your secrets. No, they value that social relevance, that social power. So they release it, your secret, anytime to anybody, even to strangers. And then, when you are exposed, the community, our community, often protects them. They protect the gossipers. Why? You want to know why? It is simple, fellas. It is simple. Why? Because many people engage in the same behavior. Oh yes. And the culture we are in nowadays is embedded in it. Everybody wants that apropos, that, oh, I want to hear what is happening about this person. There's a market for it. To hear about other people's secrets, other people's problem. So that's why. The culture nowadays is embedded in it. People want and like to hear and listen, like I said, to other people's private stories. Accountability threatens the system. Folks don't care if it's true or false. Even if the information the gossiper is peddling, even if it's false, People don't care, they just want to listen. It fuels them, it makes them feel, valuable by sitting down and just listening to other people's private issues. So they can further deliberate on it and shame the victim. People, they do all that provided it keeps them nosy. Oh yes, nosy into other people's business. So they normalize this behavior to protect themselves too. Okay? This is why victims are told, you should have known better before sharing your information with this person. My dear, this is not wisdom. It is not. It is avoidance. Oh yes. We can build healthier communities by holding people accountable with maturity. By teaching confidentiality as strength. Oh yes, if I tell you my story and I didn't ask you to share it, you have no right or authority to share it with any person. I told you I did not send you to tell someone else. It's problematic. A lot of people have, fallen into very difficult and disastrous consequences with things like that. Yes, I told you. This is what I'm going through. Did I ask you to tell someone else? No. So fellows, we need to teach ourselves the art of confidentiality and take it as strengths. We also have to create safe emotional spaces where we can share. Protecting dignity over entertainment, we have to know that. Sometimes you need to protect someone's dignity, their dignity, over entertainment. And then choosing discernment without becoming isolated. My lovelies, you do not have to become suspicious of everyone you deal with. No. But you must become wise and self-protect properly. Okay? Not everybody gossips. And even if many people do, it does not make it right. It does not. Character is revealed in how people handle your vulnerability. People show themselves, they show their character, the way they handle your situation, your vulnerability, things you told them when you were not okay. They will reveal themselves, the way they handle it. And a real friend protects your name even when you are not present. They speak for you. They are your voice where you cannot speak and where you are not present. That's a real friend. If your secrets are entertainment, that is not friendship. If you have somebody who takes your secrets as entertainment, my lovelies, that is not friendship. That is a friendly enemy. Subtle enemy, under the table enemy that you have to beware of. Okay? And then no matter what situation you even have with a friend, a real friend, even if along the line you quarrel, remember, even the tongue and teeth, like my people will say, they still quarrel sometimes. But even if that is the case, do you have to share with the public or with a stranger, with a different person, what you and your friend did in the secret? Do you need to do that? That is immaturity. So those kind of gossip is harmful. It's harmful. That is betrayal. So fellows, be aware to be careful. Okay? If this message resonates with you, please share it. Let's start holding, let's start building communities where trust is respected and dignity is protected. Oh yes, protecting dignity over entertainment. Choosing discernment without becoming isolated. This message resonates with you, please share it. Let's start building communities where trust is respected and dignity is protected. So until I see you all again, my lovelies, take good care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Stay strong and stay free.